In today's wrap-up, OSCE Chairperson-in-office and Swedish Foreign Minister Ann Linden has arrived in Armenia for talks with the Armenian leadership. Linda travelled to the Azerbaijani capital of Baku on March 14th, where she held talks with Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev and Foreign Minister Ceyhun Bayramov. In Yerevan, she met with the Armenian Foreign Minister Ara Ayvazyan. Ayvazyan stated the following: "At all stages of the Karabakh conflict, Armenia has been in favour of an exclusively peaceful settlement of the issue. We are fully aware of the possibilities that peace and real reconciliation can bring to our region," he said. In an article penned by Armenia's first president, Levon Ter-Petrossian, the former leader of Armenia called for the immediate resignation of Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. Ter-Petrossian also lambasted former PM Vazgen Manukyan's Homeland Salvation movement for calling for a military coup and for calling for a transitional government which will organize elections. He claimed these proposals are unconstitutional and that the Homeland Salvation movement is unpopular, exhausted, and outdated. Ter-Petrossian did, however, agree with the demand for the PM's resignation, who he said is avoiding responsibility for the defeat in the Second Karabakh War, and that Pashinyan is more concerned with political power than strengthening the state. On elections, he stated, "I am convinced that we will witness the most disgraceful elections in the history of Armenia, and that could mean the end of the Armenian state." He concluded by saying that the PM may have to seek temporary asylum abroad and that a non-partisan deputy PM should be the one to ensure fair elections. And a delegation has left Armenia for Moscow for talks regarding Armenian-Russian economic cooperation. The delegation will be headed by Deputy Prime Minister Meher Krikorian. They will submit a report on the results of their trip to the Armenian Prime Minister within 3 days. This was reported by the Prime Minister's office. In the latest episode of Insights with Eric Hakopian, Eric unpacks the recent poll conducted by the International Republican Institute, looking into the public's perception of the direction the country is going in, what trends exist amongst the various social and economic groupings, and who people would vote for in general elections. In our studio, Armenia's Minister of Economy, Vahan Keropyan, spoke to Eric Hakopian on the challenges and opportunities regarding the country's economy. They discussed what directions can be taken and what situation the Armenian economy finds itself in. And finally, the village of Shurnukh in the southern region of Shurnukh finds itself as a new frontier village. A portion of the village's terrain was handed over to Azerbaijan as it crossed into Artsakh territory, which has now been incorporated into the Lachin region. The residents have erected a 30-meter-high flagpole as a sign of the Armenian presence in the area. ＳիվիլNeթ's team went to see why this flagpole was erected and how the villagers see the situation.